I've never seen a power like yours. The ability to manifest emblems. I want to make it mine.
I'm honored, but I'm afraid that power can't be yours. If you need it, though, I'm happy to help.
Even though you are covered in wounds, you continue to fight. Why? Who is compelling you?
No one is compelling me. I fight because I want to protect the world that I love.
You fight for peace with all of your might. There aren't many out there like you.
It's all because I have the support of my friends. I'm grateful to have you as a friend as well.
You consider me a friend?
Of course. The bonds we formed while fighting together will last until the sky falls.
Is there some reason you are hiding in the shadows? If you want something, come closer.
Sorry, I wanted to say hello, but what if you don't want someone like me near you?
Your archery is superb. You are quite skilled despite your insistence otherwise.
There's nothing praiseworthy about me. I'm just doing everything I can to protect you. You are every bit the magnificent monarch. Compared to you, I'm just...
You take care of your subjects. That is what matters most. I am not yet a good monarch, but you seem to know how I can become one. Tell me.
I don't know what I could teach you, but I'm happy to speak with you whenever you want.
I am happy to fight alongside someone as sweet as you. I will protect you with all my might.
I see. Thank you. And also, even if it's just sometimes, please tell me stories.
I absolutely cannot get enough of rare critters. What kinds of animals were there in your land?
Animals? I'm not sure. But I have seen people with rabbit ears on their heads.
From the day I was born, I was set to become a village matriarch. Call it something like fate.
It was the same for me. From birth, it was decided. I never thought about it deeply, but after talking to others, I realized it. The thing I want. I cannot quite put it into words yet.
In that case, we should speak more. If you use your words more, your desire may come clear.
I don't mind that you talk a lot, Yunaka, but could you do it a little slower?
Oh, sorry. I just feel like I've got so much to chat about and so little time to do it in. Hey, Veronica! I'm feeling especially zappy today. How about you?
I'm wondering why talking to you sometimes feels like speaking with an entire crowd.
The truth is, I'm not too good at solitude or silence. You probably prefer them though, huh?
Not true, actually. I dislike being alone, and I don't mind noise.
Really? Well, you should try making a racket once in a while. Try this. Zappy!
That does seem fun, but I don't think I'm ready for it yet. Maybe we can practice. You wake up so early. What do you gain from those morning hours?
More time to train. It's important to move your body, no matter what. Want to go for a jog? Today's gonna be another good day. I can feel it. Doesn't it just fill you with joy?
Joy. I've never really felt it. But I do now, I think. Just a little.
It's been another great day. I'm so grateful to be healthy and surrounded by good friends.
You are always so optimistic. You have so much that I don't. It isn't fair.
That's not true at all. We live in the same place, and we've got all the same friends.
True. I have allies and a place to belong. If only it could always be this way.
An imperial princess like you probably finds an average person like me unimpressive.
On the contrary, I'm curious to learn more about you. Tell me everything.
Yams are great, right? They'll grow anywhere. At least, that's what I read in a book.
You know the most interesting things. So many things I don't know. I want to hear more. Lapis, I heard you have younger brothers and sisters. Do you all get along?
Yeah, we all played in the fields. We'd go eat weeds. Pick weeds, you know, kid stuff.
That sounds nice. My older brother was always leaving as soon as he came back. It was lonely.
Well, as long as you're here, I won't let you be lonely. Let's go play in the hills and fields.
I wish I had your royal bearing, Veronica. I only have pure staggering charisma to fall back on.
Surely you can rely on your confidence as well.
I'm sorry if my scintillating conversation has spoiled all other forms of companionship.
I don't know what that means. I have enjoyed speaking with you, though. It doesn't matter what other people think of you. Why do you care so much?
Of course it matters. I'd never be popular if I had an attitude like that.
How does one become popular exactly? Is it a matter of training?
You could think of it that way. Charm is a skill anyone can learn. I'd be happy to teach you.
In the other world, my bracelet was in Brodia. Meeting you again feels like fate.
So you have a special bond with my country. I'm all the more pleased we could meet.
I once fought a king who could command flame. I've hated fire ever since.
I'm with you there. I tried to use fire magic once, and it went awfully wrong. Veronica, your magic is extraordinary. You must have worked quite hard to gain so much power.
I did not. It came to me naturally.
Even if that's true, you've learned how to use it responsibly. Observing you has taught me a lot.
I want to learn from you, too. Perhaps you can teach me what makes a good ruler.
I've heard you once fought against something called the Order of Heroes. Who were they?
It isn't a happy story. But if you are okay with that, I will tell you.
I was always alone before I came here. That's why I like this place. I no longer feel lonely.
I don't like being alone either. I don't feel so lonely when I'm around you.
I'd like to know more about you, Veronica. And perhaps we could become friends.
You want to be friends with me? Really? To be your friend, that would make me happy.
So that's what you look like when you smile. I like it. I hope you smile more often.
With you as my friend, I am sure I will.
Look here, Veronica. Watch as I boil the soup of grass and rocks with a little thunder.
I shudder to think that you might someday be summoned as a hero.
Despite appearances, I was once a royal guard. I'd be curious to hear what your castle was like.
I don't mind telling you, but in return, I'd like to hear more about you as well. Lindon, you seem like the sort to know. What are the qualities of a good monarch?
That depends very much on the time and place. Your world is very different from this one, no?
Yes, I suppose so.
There's a lot to consider in answering your question. Fortunately, you have plenty of time.
I feel a certain kinship with you. I am uncertain exactly why.
The feeling is mutual. I hope that we can become friends. I grew up entrenched in courtly intrigue. It's left me with great difficulty putting trust in others.
Trust is difficult for me as well, but the only alternative is loneliness. You seem to be a good princess. I don't know if I was the same.
I cannot say either. It is up to the people you govern to decide that. For what it's worth, I would like to think you value your subjects as much as I value mine.
I do. I protect them fiercely. Now, tell me more about your time at court.
Veronica, you seem a little down. You know, there's nothing to cheer you up like a song.
I am my usual self. Don't mind me. But if you have a song prepared, I would like to hear it.
Have you ever thought about trying on a soul make outfit, Veronica? I think you'd look great in one.
Do you? Perhaps I might consider it.
Where I come from, there's nothing, absolutely nothing, more precious than freedom.
Freedom? From the beginning, I had none, so I'm not sure I really understand it.
It can mean a lot of things. Like being able to treasure what's really important to you.
What's important to me? Yes. Like my people. My friends. That includes you, Timerra.
Count on me to protect you, Veronica. I may be a simple soldier, but I'm good at what I do.
I appreciate that. But I hope we'll have some opportunities for conversation, too. You are skilled, Saphir. I'd like you to enter into my service.
I've got a duty to Brodia now, but I'd have loved to accept your offer in my mercenary days. I don't actually love fighting for its own sake. I'm doing what I gotta do to end this war.
I agree. The longer the war goes on, the more people die. It's unacceptable.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Proper royalty should always think of the people first.
Thank you. Now, since you are one of those people, I'd like to know more about you. You're a dancer, aren't you? When I watch you, I recall the Performing Arts Festival in Asker.
Oh, that sounds like a festival I'd love to see with my own eyes someday.
It's strange, but when you dance, I follow you with my gaze without thinking. Why is that?
The rapt attention of another is the highest compliment. It is truly rewarding. As a thank you for everything, I will tell your fortune. Let's see. Le jugement, eh?
Judgment? Oh, what does it mean? If it's something scary, I don't want it.
The true meaning is liberation or awakening. It means you can become even stronger now.
If the card says so, then maybe I do want to get stronger, with your help.
I still wonder whether a former enemy of the Divine Dragon like me should be allowed here.
I faced a similar situation once. Making allies of former enemies is always complicated.
For Lady Veyle's sake, I can only hope I've done the right thing when it mattered.
It seems to me you have. She's come far. I'm envious. It is good to have you with me, Mauvier. I'm sad that our time together will someday end.
As a mere mortal, I must leave you eventually. Until then, however, you may rely on me. Even after I'm gone, I believe our bond will persist for as long as you want it to.
If that is the case, then I will preserve it forever.
Your outfit is so adorable. It really suits you. I'll bet it's the trend in the world you're from, too.
Maybe it is. I wouldn't know.
Don't mind me, I'm just admiring your beautiful silky hair. Have you considered growing it out?
I have worn it long before, yes.
Hey, take a look at this sketch I drew of you. I think I captured your cuteness perfectly.
Strange. This is not at all what I see when I look in the mirror. If this is how you see me, though, I'm glad.
Oh, that reaction was picture perfect. Let me sketch it for you real quick.
You are quite strong, Panette. I'd like to make you mine.
Your interest honors me, but I feel I would have to discuss it with the boss. You never seem perturbed on the field of battle. Does nothing scare you?
What scares me is someone going away and not knowing if we'll meet again. That's it.
You are an Imperial Princess, is that right? Do you ever wish you led a more carefree life?
I always heard a voice. I simply followed it. I had no freedom, but it's strange. Sometimes when we're together, I think I'd like to be more like you.
In that case, let us frolic together. We can ride wolves and stay up all night.
I was thinking we should throw you a welcome party. Ready to make a ruckus?
You wish to welcome me? Then, yes. I would enjoy making a ruckus. You throw so many parties. Why? Are they not for when something eventful has happened?
People are happier when they're together. I want them to be happy. That's all it is. I began fighting for the Sentinels to help my country. It meant I wasn't at the castle much.
My brother was the same way.
I'm sure he was doing it for the country's benefit. Probably for yours too.
For me? Perhaps you're right. Thank you for saying so, Fogado. Jade, you fulfill your duties faithfully. That's a good quality. I want to make you mine.
It's an honor to receive praise from you. I will gladly continue to be your iron wall. I would like to model a character in a tale after you. What would you say to that?
Yes, I am curious about what you write. When you're done, could you show me?
I finished my story inspired by you. Would you mind giving me your honest opinion?
Yes, I want to read it. Put it here, and we can read it together.
I modeled a town girl after you. See, she appears for the first time on this page.
How strange. This is me. Does the story keep going? I'm very curious now. I'm intrigued. You were singing and stomping your feet in such a strange way. What for?
Ah, yes! That was a dance I offer up to the Divine Dragon. I can teach you if you want.
Are the clerics in this world all like you? The ones in my world were quite different.
No, I'm kind of an oddball. I'm definitely not your standard priest. Lady Veronica, please let me pray for your protection.
I am deserving of no god's blessings.
Nonsense! You fight to save this world. You deserve blessings as much as anyone else.
If you insist, I will try to believe in your words, Pandreo. I am slowly learning why I fight.
Your taste in attire is delicious. That outfit suits you like a sugary filigree goes with dessert.
Are you particularly hungry? I'm afraid this isn't actually edible.
What sort of delicacies did you enjoy in your country? I'm very curious.
I don't remember what I ate. I could tell you about the tea I drank, if that's of interest.
The reason I became Fogado's retainer was because he liked my cooking so much.
But food is not useful for fighting. So why did he choose you? Tell me.
Good food is good fuel. It might not make you stronger, but it helps you fight for longer.
This thinking is wise. I am curious. Now, tell me more of your stories.
I'd love to learn more about you. As you are the Princess of Embla, we share similar roles.
Oh, yes. I'd like to hear your stories as well. What is the ruler of your land like?
We were just about to have a tea party. Would you like to join?
If I can sit and listen, then I would enjoy it. I'm not against loud conversation. It must be nice getting to spend so much time with your brother.
Your brother left on a journey, right? I'm sure that wherever he is, he's thinking of you. Isn't that how siblings are, after all? I'm sure you are constantly thinking of him, too.
Yes, you're right. Thank you. I feel better after talking with you.
Hello, Veronica. I am a student of magic. I was wondering if you would consider teaching me?
I've never taught anyone before. If you wanted to talk, we could do that for a while.
I'd love to see your smile more often. We should have fun chatting again soon.
I was smiling? Maybe I was really enjoying your company.
When I fight, it's to protect my homeland. Brodia is everything to me.
You sound like royalty. Are you a monarch?
No, I'm not. Isn't it natural for everyone to fight to protect what they hold dear?
I suppose so. I like my people, so I want to protect them. And you, too.
You have amassed much power for your age, but do you ever simply enjoy your youth?
I am preparing to rule an empire. I have no time for childish things.
I have heard that you enjoy the aroma of a fine black tea. How does this suit you?
It does smell lovely. You are a man of many talents.
What do you see, Veronica, when you turn your mind's eye toward the future?
The future? I struggle to fathom so much as tomorrow. What about you?
I seek to become absorbed by my pursuits, precisely to avoid contemplating such a thing.
Then let us focus simply on preserving this state of affairs. I am glad to have you with me.
Veronica, I am eager to begin our friendship. Will you go out with me now?
What do you mean? Out where?
You are quite formidable, Veronica. Come, show me more of your skill.
For your sake, I must refuse. I envy you, Kagetsu. You have so much that I don't.
Is that so? What do I have that is so enviable to you?
A cheerful personality, a carefree smile, and friends to share it with.
I count you among those friends, Veronica. And since I am sharing, you also have these things.
Lady Veronica, I am deeply honored that an Imperial Princess has offered to fight with us.
I cannot stand formality. Instead, why don't you tell me about yourself? What are you doing with that cloth, Vander? Did you make it?
I'm knitting lace. It's one of my favorite hobbies. Are you interested in learning?
I feel like all you do is listen to me talk. Do you not find it boring?
Not at all. Your stories are deeply fascinating, and I enjoy your smile when you tell them.
I smile when talking to you? How strange. I don't often smile.
Maybe it's because we've spent so much time together. We're becoming friends.
How marvelous! A princess from a magical bracelet! Please tell me all about your world.
There is nothing in Embla. Nothing at all. Firene is quite bountiful in comparison.
Princesses so rarely get the opportunity to try folk food. I wish I could give you some.
I'm not really interested. I do enjoy black tea, however.
You said you liked black tea, right? I found a delicious blend in town and just had to buy it.
Ah, that smells amazing. Would you steep some for me?
Of course. Even if you can't drink it, you can still enjoy the scent. And we can have a chat.
Speaking with you over tea sounds nice. I look forward to learning more about you.
Lady Veronica, do you need anything? I'll do my best to take good care of you.
I don't need anything right now. Although, if you have time, maybe we could talk?
I really want to redecorate this place. I think a more vibrant environment would suit you.
Oh, is that so? I've never considered decor. But if you want to do it, I'll watch. Watching you is fascinating. You run so fast, fall on your face, and then keep going.
That's because I don't give up. I may fall down, but I'm proud to say I always get up again.
You're stronger than you let on, and you have boundless energy. Where does it come from?
It's hard not to be energized by all the fun we've been having. I'm always excited by you.
An emblem appearing from a bracelet? What a romantic idea! Tell me about yourself.
If you're that interested, I suppose I can talk to you. But what's so impressive?
Veronica, do you know much about alpacas? They're wonderfully cute and fuzzy floofers.
I don't know of them. However, If they're cute and fluffy, I might be a little curious. Amber, you are always laughing. How does one laugh? Would you teach me?
How does one... Well, you laugh when you're having fun. I know! Look at my face! Ready? Go!
Suddenly making a ridiculous face. Very sneaky.
That's it! You have a wonderful laugh! I'll help you practice laughing anytime you like.
Lady Veronica, if there's anything you'd like me to do for you, let me know. I enjoy helping out.
In that case, tell me a story. I'd like to learn more about you.
If you don't mind, I'd like to hear more about you. What do you like? How do you relax?
About me? Well, since you asked so nicely. Clanne, you speak to me quite often. Do you truly find it enjoyable?
Of course! I love hearing your stories. Spending time with you is very relaxing. What about you? Is talking to me ever a nuisance?
Not at all. I look forward to our talks. Strangely, I'd like to keep having them. You look exactly like the commander of the Order of Heroes. Perhaps you are the same.
Right, yeah, sisters can have the same face and name. Is there anything you'd want to buy? I have many new wares today. If you want anything, I'll give you a discount.
There's nothing I want, but can we talk? I'm curious about where you get your goods.
It's been some time since we first met. To commemorate, I'll make you a present.
A present? The only gift I want is... I'd like to talk like we always do.
Is that all? Then leave it to me. I'll talk to you anytime. Just call on me when you're lonely.
Really? It's a promise then. And if you were to ever go away, I'd really hate that. You enjoy reading books, don't you? Out of curiosity, what are you reading?
Oh, one of my favorite stories. If you like to read, I can give you some recommendations.
What book are you reading today? Maybe I could read it with you.
Sure. Here, I just started this one. Let me know when you're ready for me to turn the page.
I've read so many books with you, but it makes me worry we will run out of stories soon.
There are so many books in the world, it would take lifetimes to read them. That's why there's no end to the tales. We can read together for as long as you like.
That's good to hear. Endings are daunting, but I'm excited to learn what book we'll read next.
You look about the same age as me, but you're so calm on the battlefield. I truly respect that.
There's no need for that, and I am not a child.
Are you getting enough rest? Being well rested is important in order to avoid injury.
I'm not sure what I should do to rest. Will you take a break with me?
I want to be stronger on the battlefield. How can I get to be more like you, Veronica?
You're strange, wanting to be like me. I think you're stronger with your many friends.
But you have a lot too. I think of you as a friend.
Oh, then I will call you a friend too. That way we both become a bit stronger.
You are truly a force to behold in battle. Fighting beside you leaves me awestruck.
You are a strong knight yourself. I'd like to make you mine. Brother, I miss you so much.
Oh, you have a brother? I'd like to meet him someday. Back home, I often brewed a special black tea for my family. Do you like black tea?
I do, yes. My brother and I would drink tea whenever he was home.
Well then, I'll start brewing a pot. I have some great tea leaves we can enjoy together.
That sounds nice. I look forward to hearing your stories. You always seem to be moving. Why? Isn't the constant exertion grueling?
Training doesn't hurt. In fact, nothing makes me happier. It helps me clear my head. I think you'd get a lot out of exercising. How about it? Want to join me for a jog?
It's not my inclination, but if it will help me become a good empress, I'll consider it.
I'll probably break for tea after this. Want to join me?
I do like tea. My brother and I used to drink it all the time, when he was around.
Oh yeah? Tell me more.
I'll tell you more over tea. I'm curious to see this world's selections.
You're pretty quiet, Veronica. I don't mind it, though. It's part of your charm.
My charm? I don't understand.
I wish emblems could change their clothes. I'd buy you so many outfits.
I have no interest in fashion, though I am curious what you have in mind.
I had a tough time growing up in the royal court. What was it like for you, Veronica?
I had an older brother to look after me. I wish that I could see him again, even just for tea.
Oh no, I made you sad. I'm sorry. I'm no big brother, but I can brew you some tea at least.
I think I'd like that. Yes, let's sit down to tea, and you can tell me more about yourself.